First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
To throw, it's Williams.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 14 yards into Chicago first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game.
17 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game. Police kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Here's Williams.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. As we take a peek at the Oklahoma State product, their quarterback, Mason Rudolph. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell.
And when Mason Rudolph is on the field, sometimes the scouting reports have to be revised a little bit because often quarterbacks like to throw short to get a rhythm. For Mason Rudolph, he loves the deep fade, and he loves the deep post pattern. Anything over the top, those are his favorite shots downfield, and that's what gets him comfortable.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. In trouble, and he's taken down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. It isn't normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for DJ
Here's
Moore.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's complete right side to Komet.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll run here with a rookie.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
DeAndre Swift, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Steelers, nothing.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 18 on the
2nd
play.
and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
We see the numbers in last week's game for Warren.
22 carries, 84 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
The 45-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd.
Here's Rudolph.
They'll try and do this himself.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 5 yards.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They will snap it to Rudolph. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Steelers first down.
Out of the gun, Rudolph.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Freiermuth,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle is going to find Burden. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the
Under a minute to go.
line.
Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
To throw once more, here's Williams. That's good.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And as the defense have it, they do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Throwing is Williams. He'll get this off to Swift.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
For a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard
Time to give some
line.
credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Williams going to look to throw again.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
He's got this complete to Burden.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Mason Rudolph and the Steeler offense back out there. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And a Steeler 1st down.
The Steelers at 6-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Rudolph. He finds Austin complete.
Rudolph's pass.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd.
Rudolph sneaks it.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Edwards on the tackle.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Rudolph.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Bears offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this 1st half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22
yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. On play action, here's Williams. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
That's good for a Bears.
Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
15 from Odunze. Out of bounds at the 26.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
Pick up at 6. Brings up second and
to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Williams will get this out wide to Adunze.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
11. That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 11.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rudolph now to throw.
Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Now it's Rudolph. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Gervon Dexter
busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard.
Swift going to try up the middle.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
To throw, Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. He'll find Metcalf. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
It's a gain of 11. And the Steelers first down.
A final shot before the break, Rudolph. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now.
Our journey
Here's
through
Scott
the
Hansen.
NFL.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw, Rudolph. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
To the air, Williams.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore.
Complete
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
And the Bears first
working
down.
out of the gun, Williams. Pass caught by Burden.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw again.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Williams.
And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down.
On the coverage.
Back to throw again. Williams loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
They toss it to Warren.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being big.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Rudolph. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. This 2nd and 4. Running left, it's Warren.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown.
Jalen Warren with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
The kick is
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Bears 10.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The home offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Play action. Now Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Now he's free at the 35. DeAndre Swift.
Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Rudolph looking to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Steelers 1st down. A gain of 12.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Rudolph.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
To Calvin Austin.
A handoff for Warren.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Rudolph looking to throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
That's good for a Bears.
Here's Williams.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Caleb Williams sacked.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. To throw, it's Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Rudolph now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Here's Rudolph.
That's to his running back, Gainwell.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Now Rudolph.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Rudolph. Completes it to Austin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
A loss of a yard.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
On the play. That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Rudolph.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
10 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
They'll run it. Warren.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
The best defensive lineman
They play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a real...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Mason Rudolph taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Steelers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bears 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
In motion goes the tight end.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Second down and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
To throw, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Holding offense.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the running game with Swift.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bears first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the gun, here's Williams.
This is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Cole Kmet, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And he returns this to the 22.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Rudolph.
He'll find Metcalf.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And the Steelers, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Rudolph off play action. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. Here's 1st and 10. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Here comes 2nd down.
Back to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on. and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Steelers, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What do y'all do? Wait for this? What is that? No. Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? What a waste of time. This is just not fun anymore. We'll be in the game. Step it up. Guys, you can do better. Come on, guys, play together.